CDOT is starting several projects at the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnels that's going to take several years and will have an impact on drivers in the mountains. Matt Renew joins us from the Eisenhower Tunnel this morning. It just needs a little work, Matt.
You're right, Gary. We can all relate to that. You know, some of these projects will be big, some of them will be small. All of them designed to improve and upgrade the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels, with millions of dollars being spent over the next several years to modernize this nearly 50-year-old structure. At the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels,
this bore opened in 1973.
Presley Fowler with CDOT says after nearly 50 years of constant traffic.
In 2021, we had over 12.5 million vehicles that passed through this tunnel.
There's a few things that have to be done.
It's a 50-year-old tunnel, and just like you would with your house or your vehicle, as it ages, you're going to invest in maintaining it.
To fix the aging infrastructure here.
The goal of this work is to bring the tunnel up to modern standards.
With work scheduled on the drainage and plumbing systems, updates to the message boards, roof work, a new maintenance shed, and grout work to the walls.
The walls that you can see in the tunnel as you're driving through, those white tile walls, we're repairing the grout beds of those walls.
Already started and scheduled to last over the next several years to reduce emergency closures.
By doing that, we increase the safety for the traveling public, decrease the amount of emergency work and closures.
And Presley says extend the life of this high mountain tunnel.
This is a really critical piece of infrastructure to get people from one side of the I-70 mountain corridor to the other.
All this work is expected to cost around $53 million and will go till 2024. Sometimes they'll just close one lane of the tunnel like they're doing right now at times on the Eisenhower side to work on those grout walls. Other times they're going to have to close the entire tunnel and they'll route traffic over Loveland Pass. CDOT says they will notify drivers ahead of time so they can prepare. And Gary, while that all seems like a bit of a pain, as a nearly 50-year-old structure myself, I can tell you it's important to stay up on that maintenance.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy, that's for sure. Yeah, I've talked to people that actually, you know, since I've been in Colorado, the tunnels have just always been there. But I've talked to people that were, you know, living before the tunnels, and man, it was a pain to get anywhere when you had to go up over the pass.
Yeah, that was a different time, a long time ago. These tunnels have become so important. First that Eisenhower side, then the Johnson side. There'll be a time when we're going to need a third bore, but I don't know if you and I will be around for that, Gary.
There you go. All right. Matt, thank you very much.